This is the Air Tip Flexible Reach Crevice Tool. Now this is a pretty basic vacuum accessory with a twist, and you can't beat the price of just under 15 bucks. Now the reason I got this item is because I wasn't all that impressed with the size and the length of the crevice tool that came with my shop vac. So I thought I'd step it up a bit with this Air Tip Crevice Tool. Once we get this thing out of the box, you can begin to see why I like this tool. First off, this thing is considerably larger. In fact, it's twice as big as the other crevice tool, coming in at 16 inches versus the 8. But even more importantly than that, Milwaukee has once again outdone themselves with a port that attaches to your dust collection hose. Once again, this hose can accommodate 1 1/4, 1 7/8, as well as 2.5-inch hoses, which means that this thing can be used with some of your most common shop vacs, including my rigid as well as my Festool. But none of that has to do with why I got this accessory, as I got this accessory for the very tip of the tool. Unlike most crevice tools that have a rigid tip and can't twist and turn, this thing's got a rubber one, which means it has some flexibility to get into those hard to reach places, like underneath your workbench. And the flexibility of this tip is really quite impeccable. In fact, you can get this thing to move over 90 degrees in either direction, and not only left to right, but also up and down at about 60 degrees, allowing you to get into some of those hard to reach spots that probably haven't been cleaned in years. And it's this type of flexibility that could not only be great for your shop, but also for your car.